Sometimes it's fine to be working on your dreams, like creating the picture. It doesn't have to happen all at once. Sometimes the more you grow, the more the dream expands. I get what I'm saying. But there's at least at a particular level, there's always a level of dream that you can have. Last week we mentioned that what does it mean to have a dream? Is to think of what you want to have, what you want to be, and what you want to do. Hmm? That's what the dream is. What you want to have, what you want to be, what you want to do. You might not be sure of what you want to be, but you can start with a vision of what you want to have. Yeah? I want to be financially free. It's an aspiration, it's a dream. How much? By when? This is when you are going to the specifics. Go. I've set my target of being a billionaire. The one you might say, I just want to have more than enough to enrich the people around me. Are we together? So, or you can say, or your dream can even start with what you want to do. You're not, the vision of what you want to have is not yet clear. But say, I want to help people in this way. I want to do this type of work. Or you can say, this is the kind of person I want to be. I have a very important news for you at the end of this session. But after the session, I get what I'm saying. So if you say you have a dream, most of the times you hear one of these three, but you need all three. So you can start with what you want to do, what you want to be, and what you want to have. Are we together? And it is important that when you have a dream, there's a process to it. Hmm? The first is to write it down. Bible says, write the vision, make it plain. Good. So that he that says will run. Excellent. And very insightful thing. Write it down. Listen, you can have it in your mind. Hmm? But if you've not written it, the others, you won't take it serious. If it's possible, have a dream journal that every inspiration, every idea that comes, you write it down. Are we together? Then think about it. Bible says, as a man thinketh, so he is. And by thinking your dream, you start becoming that dream. You can say, I want to have this, I want to do this. But thinking about it might come with the question of what does this, what does having this means? What does being this mean? Or you can go with, you know, how we spoke about mental models. Okay, how do I get to this? Why do I want this? This is thinking about it. You are chewing, you are digesting it. First of all, this will give you clarity about the dream itself. Hmm? You can write a statement, but by thinking about it, you can write an essay about it. Hmm? So thinking about it expands the dream. You can think on it, you can think about your dream on paper too. Are we together? All right. So write it. By writing it means you are documenting it. Think about it. That is meditate on it. Meditate on it. And then number three, what you do with a dream is that what? You see it. Visualize and create mental vision. You write it, you think it, you see it. By seeing it means that you are visualizing it. Create mental pictures of your dream. Listen, each of these steps is very important. This is what truly separates two people that have dreams. If you have a dream of a healthy family, you have to be able to see it. Most young people I talk about, they have fears about getting married. But do you know that I have never, I don't know, I've never been someone that have a lot of fears. I do have fears, but I've never thought about the possibility of a broken family in my own life is because I can't see it happening. So even negative dreams, most of the time it's because we see it clearly. That mental vision usually comes to pass. I get what I'm saying. You know how people say they are worried about it's because they've seen so many pictures of it around them that that's the when they are forming their own picture of their own marriage and future, that's the picture that is created. We must create a healthy picture. Guys, if you are sick, you must picture yourself as someone that is well. I get what I'm saying. Most of us we are saying that we have faith that things will change, but we can't even see a picture of a different situation in our mind. I get what I'm saying. See your mind as where you create the picture that you want to project into the world, like a hologram. I get what I'm saying. I can look at this wood. If I create a picture of a person, I can cast it into it. But before that picture, if I don't have the clear picture, it's going to be hard for me to change this wood from what it is into a different image. Guys, I get what I'm saying. Whatever reality you desire, you must learn to see the picture clearly. And that's why some people have vision board where they put pictures of what they want, the type of car, the kind of house, a visual representation of what they need. Remember, we think of vision as things we want to achieve in the picture. But another word for vision is what? Sight. They say write the vision. What is vision? A picture, what you can see. I get what I'm saying. Vision, see it. Then number 4, feel it. Don't just create the picture, but experience it in feelings, clear feelings. What does it mean to have a happy family? If that's your own the vision you're creating in your mind. What does it mean to be your own startup founder of a successful company? See, I get what I'm saying. Feel yourself, see yourself as a leader if you want to be a founder. Now, I'm realizing that some people don't have dreams because most of the time it's coming from brokenness. Or even your vision of dream is so limited because it's coming from a broken person. I get what I'm saying. But how you change it? Because it's very hard. Because, sorry, do you know that most of your pictures that is now affecting you for negative experience, the reason why the picture is so strong is because you've experienced it, you felt it. Seeing, especially growing up in a broken family, chances are you felt the pains of it. You are associated with that vision emotionally. In order to escape that vision, you must have the, you must feel the opposite equivalent of it. I get what I'm saying. If you grow up in an environment where all you've known is lack, you grow up with a feeling of lack. You have to get that mental vision of abundance, that energy that attracts it. Are you following? Emotions are energy. Hmm? If all your experience is negative and has created negative emotions, you can't attract the opposite unless you can change your emotional feeling. I get what I'm saying. Feel it. So one of the exercises you should put in mind is let me go and visualize what it means to be in a peaceful environment where I grew up with affirming words, not especially if you grow up with criticism. What does it mean to grow up in a healthy environment where you realize that you don't even know how it feels? Sometimes go and see the opposite of what I desire. Go and think of how it feels. Sometimes you realize that I don't even know how it feels. And that's where education starts. Okay. So I'm going to start really okay. Engage people that have experiences in the opposite. How does it feel to do this, to do that? I was in a meeting, it's children, parent and children event. And one of the girls was giving an example. Say she grew up in an environment where she only hears positive affirmations, where someone says, "Ah, you are beautiful." That's not the kind of environment she grew up with. And she has one of her friends that guys will come and be saying sweet words, and she'll be like, eh. She's like, it's not even touching her. And she's like, if it's her, she would have just fallen. She would have just fallen because she's like, how can you not want this? But she said, then their friend was like, I grew up hearing this all the time. You see, the lack in one's life is influencing her, even though it can be for bad too. Anyone can come and just tell her sweet words, and she's, she's gone already. Because it's a thing that she's not. But when you feel yourself with the positive emotion of being affirmed, like I said, you don't even have to have the reality. You can think of the reality and feel it. That's why your healing process begins. Yeah. I get what I'm saying. After you feel it, you speak it. Confess, confess, affirm, declare. I just want to say that when we talk about dreams, don't think about it has to be a dream about your life. It can simply be about a dream you have for next year. Hmm? You can dream of marriage. Oh, I want to get married next year. I want to get married next year. Yeah. Hmm. Guys, remember it's a process. You can speak it, but yes, that's what I'm saying. You can speak it, but if you are not thinking it and feeling it, eh, speak it. No, I'm saying it's a process. If you are not feeling it and if you are not feeling it, seeing it, even if you speak it, you jump a process. You write, you think it, you see it, you feel it, you speak it. Yeah? The Bible says, calling for those things that be not. Yeah. So your dream is not, it might not be there already. But when I say speak it, don't speak it as if it's something that you are wishing. In fact, I think this has to do with a lot of how we pray. We are asking it as if it's something that we do not have. We're almost like begging God for it. But most of the times, what we have to do is receive it. Now, we'll talk about receiving later, but speak it. After you speak it, expect it. If you are praying for rain, make the preparations for it. That shows expectation. Sometimes the planning shows your expectation. I get what I'm saying. If you are saying you want to marry at this time, what are the expectations? You start saving for it. You don't have to see the clear part, but you start taking actions that show that you expect it. Eh? This is where hope is important. That you expect something. If you're expecting big deals, go out there. If you're expecting, if you have a company, expect that people will come with resources. I get what I'm saying. Now, after you expect it, you receive it. Yes. So, in short words, you can all this process can be divided into three: conceive, believe, receive. Conceiving is creating it. Believing is the energy that draws it. And receiving is the manifestation of that dream. Mm. Now, this is by a recap of what we did last week. The process of creating the dream, incubating it. Mostly has to do with maybe the first write, think, see. Yes. Believe is that you've created that internal picture that you can, or you've created that internal energy that will attract what you've conceived. Then finally is the manifestation where you receive. So belief is also instrumental in attracting it. Belief is releasing the emotional energy to, yes. It's just like an in between conception and receiving. So sometimes the speaking it's an act of believing, expecting it's an act of believing. Are we together? So now, guys, this is important. Have you heard of law of attraction? This is it. That you know clearly what you want, listen clearly, and you're able to speak it and receive it, you attract it. Check every high performance. See, I always like to tell you that our world in Africa is impoverished. You know, hear these things from because our success is very limited. Go and hear top performance. See, it's the average man that does not understand that motivation is a very important part of success. We make joke of motivational speakers, hmm? But you can see that if you want to achieve something big enough, you need motivation. The assignment for you is go on YouTube, find another motivational listen and listen to you. First of all, you hear mindset about people that have achieved, received what they want. You look at it's as simple as these little principles. I get what I'm saying. Now, I want to talk to you something about something else. Every dream, eh? Once you've done it, you must learn, you must be so full of your vision that others can experience your dream too. For instance, now, if you have a dream that you can see, you can you can think, you can see, you can feel it, eh? Be so full of it that others can also see your vision from your expression. It's not just to have the internal reality in you, but be so full of it that others can perceive it too. They can see your vision in you. That your internal vision has formed you so much that others can see it. Eh? I'm not too wealthy now, but you can see me as a rich person. And it's not just you. I will meet new people. There's that aura around me. I have internalized my dream. And it didn't happen in 1 or 2 years. It has been happening for a long time. I get what I'm saying. You must internalize it that others can feel it. Now, this is important, especially for people that are visionaries. You must learn to, okay, imbibe your dream, but then there's also even communicate your dream. Listen to what I've said. You must what? If you've not talked deeply about your dream, if you've not gone through this process, chances are, if I ask you about your dream, it will not be incoherent. You can't even see it clearly because even to you, it's not so clear. You get what I'm saying? But it must be so clear. You must have that persuasion that others believe in your dream. Others can perceive it. I get what I'm saying. The 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 fragrance of your dream, of your mind, of your aspirations, let be so clear that others can receive it. Now we've spoken about how one of the things that dims this energy, this fragrance is what? Blockages that comes from unprocessed emotions. I get what I'm saying. Or it's more like they are past, it can even be mindset that sabotages your dreams. I get what I'm saying. So most of these things you must work on yourself. Now, the goal of communicating your dream. I want to tell you how to communicate your dreams to others. In communicating your dream, you must create three things. You must create clarity, excitement, and confidence. Yes. I was reflecting about it. Maybe one of the reasons why we don't have a lot of people in this way is because we've not properly communicated our dream with clarity. You know, there are many people that would love to be here. Sometimes how we've not maybe there's a way that we've not communicated it. We know what we are about, but we've not communicated to others in such a way that they can clearly see what we're doing. I get what I'm saying. So you must be able to communicate your dream with clarity so that it creates clarity. Sorry, not just with clarity, it creates clarity in the person you're communicating with. And then not just clarity, it creates excitement. Let your dream say, oh, let them say, this is an exciting dream. It must also create confidence. You must believe in that dream. That's what confidence is. That they don't just are excited about it, but the way you communicate it, they believe in it. It creates confidence in you and your dream. Good. So, in other words, let me give you a statement that I wrote down. In communicating your dream, you are sharing your burden. You make you make them share your burden, experience your hope, and you help them perceive its possibilities. In communicating your dream, you help them share your burden, experience your hopes, and perceive its possibilities. Guys, we're a community of dreamers. I want it that when I ask what is your dream, if you ask someone their dreams, hmm, do you know how you know the person that will achieve their dreams? You can feel the emotions of them talking about their dreams. If they are saying it to me, I should be able to picture it. Listen, be so full and let your dreams be so clear that when you are talking to someone, you should be able to have clarity. You should be able to see it in their own mind. From your mind to their own mind. First, they should see your excitement should also be contagious. That you are communicating your dream, they should feel excited about your dream. Yeah. And the way you are communicating, they should believe that you will get there. I don't think there are many people that would doubt when I tell them that I'm going to very likely be the richest man in Africa at a point. At least you might not believe me, eh? But you don't doubt me. Hmm? That's how it should be. If you say you want to transform your community or your generation in a certain way, you should be so full of it. You should believe it so much, hmm, that other people believe it. If I tell you I'm going home now, if I tell you after this meeting I'm going home, do you doubt it? Is it because I'm doing it now? It's a possibility of the future. Eh? But there's a way I will say that you not even doubt it. It's as simple as saying, I want to go home. I say it without doubt. It is not yet true. It is still an aspiration. Is that not so? Is it true that I will go? Am I at home? You are believing in something I'm saying that I will do. But even me too, I'm saying it in such a way that I'm not doubting it. Why? Because I know that it's something that I believe that I can do. Even big dreams, you can communicate them. It's no different. You can say, I want to do this. If you believe it, people will believe you. I get what I'm saying. Good. But guys, you must learn to communicate your dreams. Do you know how I think there's one coach, it's one of our senior friends. He said, you know how you know defeated people is that their mouth is short. Guys, communication is very important, especially as people who will be leaders. You must learn to communicate your dream. The first time you are saying it, you might be struggling to articulate it, but keep at it until you become so clear that you can say it without stuttering. Now, in communicating your dream, there's this prayer our pastor usually tells us to pray. You need partnership, and you need three types of people. You need warriors, you need skillful men, and you need what? Yeah? Wise men. I don't know that I want to say it. Hmm? Warriors are people that they believe in you enough to enthrone you, to make your dream come true. They want to support you. Do you think you are that kind of person that people want to follow you to help you achieve your dreams? You cannot find people to help you achieve your dream unless you've communicated your dream. Eh? And maybe there are people that you're comfortable telling them, communicating your dream to, but you must do it often with a lot of people. You need people, so warriors are people that will advocate for you. If you truly have, in a sense, if I have warriors among you, there are people that come for our meetings, or people that, in a sense, are warriors, they will likely share. There are people that are likely to share my videos. I get what are they doing? They are helping promote. They help promote what I do. Now, you need what? Skillful men, people that will help you build the architecture of your dream. So your dream is just like a written plan. Eh? You need masons now. I mean, you need masons, you need engineers to execute the vision of your dream. So see your dream as an architect, as a building. Yes, as a plan. That you need people to help you what? These people can come in partner. But listen, all of these things will come because you're communicating your vision enough for these people to come around you. I get what I'm saying. Now, the last people you need wise men. People that can discern your dream enough to put their resources in it. So the prayer my pastor usually asks us pray, we say, warriors and their weapons, skillful men and their tools, wise men and their resources. This is the kind of partners you need. Warriors and their what? Warriors and their weapons. If someone prays for you, is a warrior on your side. I get what I'm saying. If you have people that defend you even behind your back, they are warriors for you. If you have people that believe in you more than you believe in yourself, they are warriors. Eh? Most of the times we disturb you belittle these people, but they are the foundations of making our dream happen. But then we have skillful men. People will come with their skills and say, each church is have theirs. Then also people that sing, media guys, I get it. People that know how to do protocol work. These are people with skills that are coming to build the vision. I need wise men and their resources. Even the wise men came to Jesus with resources. You need people that will partner in your dreams. Believe in your dream so much that someone is willing to part with their resources to see that dream come. That's why I said they must feel the excitement and have confidence in the dream. They will have the confidence to say that if this dream happens, I feel like the world will be better. You know what it means? You want to ask a question? Okay, let me finish this. You know what it means for someone to remove their money and give you? They don't give their money to people that are not sure of their dreams. See, it's not even how powerful the idea is. It's the confidence in which you believe in your dream. You see, young people are raising. I just watched that in this first quarter of this year, Nigeria has raised 700 million for startups, $1 million. Tech startups. There are resources out there that is waiting for someone that has confidence in their dream. Your idea might suck, but if you truly believe in it, eh, you can compel people to remove their money and give you. Some of you will now start say, who will give me money? That's even the mindset that is saying that you don't really believe in your dream. Go and watch the kind of ideas that are getting investment. You'll be shocked. So me that have a better idea, uncle. What's the difference between them? They believe in their dream so much and they're willing to communicate in such a way that they can persuade the other person. Remember, what did I say? That if you are communicating your dream, the other person should what? Clarity. Should have clarity. They should see it clearly. That's the idea of clarity. And then they should feel the excitement from your dream. And what? They should also what? They should create confidence too. What's your question, Kesley? Yes. There is no limit to the dreams you can have. Yes, yes. You know, it is. You should have something that connects everything. I have aspirations towards being an author, a speaker, and I have another one. There is a whole world of build an investment company. I want to build a media company. I want to do a lot of things. But what connects all of it is my aspiration to Bedford excellence, either in people or in the organizations I'm building. This is the connecting factor. And usually purpose connects everything. How you express purpose might differ. It might differ in different outcomes. But you should have a core that connects everything. So it does not matter what version of you shows up in this business, it's consistent. To you. I just feel like this is important. Yes. And I want to keep repeating it as much as possible. I wanted to talk to you about um, the two major things that stops. Maybe I'll talk about it next week, except if I change my mind. The two major things that, so if you have a dream, sometimes you feel stuck. I get what I'm saying. But there are two major things that makes us feel stuck. Being stuck is that feeling that you're not making progress or things are not moving. Every dreamer comes across those kind of seasons. Hmm? And most of the seasons is bettered by either a lack of confidence in yourself or fear paralysis. So when it comes to lack of self-confidence, that's one of the major limitations to achieving your dream. Lack of self-confidence happens in three ways. First of all, a lack of confidence in the identity of your call, that is in yourself. That is your ability to steward that dream. Do you get the first lack of confidence? Lack of confidence in your identity to steward that dream. God can put a vision in your heart, eh? But so sometimes what is making you not communicate your dream, it's not coming from even just because you don't have a dream, but because you are not yet in that frame of where you believe that you yourself can accomplish that dream. Maybe because of the programming of your environment. You told you are not good enough. But anytime you say you want to do something, someone has always doubted you. And they has created doubt in your heart that you're not so confident in your person, in your identity to fulfill that call or to steward that calling. Hmm? You now you have a dream to create safe space for people. And you should be able to think of doing conferences or meetings where hundreds of people, thousands of people can come. Eh? But maybe you've not really you believe, am I that kind of person? Like I said, you don't have to be that kind of person. You must believe in yourself that you can become that person. I get what I'm saying. And the second is in your worthiness for honor, wealth, and goodness. Lack of self-confidence in your worth, in your self-worth to receive what? Honor, wealth, good things. Eh? You know that is a confidence problem. Where any dream that makes you feel honored, yes, you are running away from it. There's something about it that shrinks from it. You just want to hide. But maybe it's because you've been treated like trash over time. You can have dreams that comes with a lot of honor, a lot of respect, a lot of good things, wealth. But unless if you feel if you don't have the confidence that you are deserving of it, that you are worth it, chances are you always sabotage because you'll be always uncomfortable when these things are coming. Each dream should come with this package. Hmm? I get what you're saying. But you must tell yourself that I'm deserving of good things. I'm deserving of love. I'm deserving of respect. I'm deserving of attention of thousands of people. I get what I'm saying. Then lastly, in the power and importance of your value, you must have confidence that you have something to offer. In the power and importance of your value. A lot of people are struggling with self-confidence that comes with I don't have anything to offer that people really want. Hmm? You might not think it, but you feel it. Remember, I said in your dream, To think it is different from feel it to feel it. Then also, you might think in my mind, the truth is you might think I'm deserving of money, but you don't feel it. Hmm? Or you might think you might know that you have something to offer to people, but you don't feel it. So most of the times you're always doubting the value you can bring to the table. So you're either so you're shrinking, you're keeping quiet when you need to talk, when you need to step up for yourself. I get what I'm saying. This is self-confidence issue. Then the fear paralysis. Our fears comes from. Do you know what fear paralysis is? Fear that stops you from taking action. Do you know that? Especially in I don't know, I watch maybe American live videos or movies, and where they usually have one animal within town. In Africa, if you have one animal, now hunting. but but for instance, like, if a deer is passing towards a car, if the car horns or it turns, it freezes there. You're trying to cross the road, but it freezes. It can't move because what? Fear has paralyzed it. Fear that can have that effect. Where we know that this is what we need to do. Run away from the road. But fear has what? Paralyzed you. You can go and browse it. Fear paralysis. It's a phenomenon. There are some animals too. Maybe they are afraid. They just freeze. You don't even act dead. Some of them they freeze. There are people that they act dead, but there are some ones that the fear freezes them. In the human sense, we have fears that sometimes paralyzes us. First fear is fear of the unknown, fear of uncertainty, or even of the future. Sometimes just because we don't know what the future holds, what will happen next week, it paralyzes us now. How many people know what I'm talking about? If you experience it. Yeah. You know that there's actions you should take, but the fear uncertainty or the outcome, or no, of the future, there's that paralysis it gives you that you can't even take action on your dreams. So fear of the unknown. Mm. Second, fear of failure, pain, disappointment, and rejection. So the first one is it stops you from starting. Like the fear of the unknown stops you from starting. But this one is fear of the outcome. What are the possible outcomes? Because you're afraid of failure or the pain that comes if it doesn't work, or the disappointment or rejection, or people's opinion. That if I start this, this is the outcome that might happen. It stops you. I get it. So fear of the unknown, what does it do? It stops you from starting. Fear of failure, pain. Yeah, that's you are fearing of what might happen if it doesn't work. You are afraid of the outcome. It stops you. Then lastly, fear of the process. The process of taking of working on your dream, it comes with risks, comes with conflict, because sometimes people will disagree with you, but you have to stand up for your dream. The discomfort that comes with it. This is part of the process of achieving your dream. There's the fear of the process itself. I get what I'm saying. So there's fear in every junction. Some of you might scale a fear of uncertainty and start, but you become afraid of the process. I'm afraid of the risks. I'm afraid of what people will say. I'm afraid of uh, because my dreams will require me that sometimes I'll put myself in outside my comfort zone. I get what I'm saying. So sometimes it's in the process that we get afraid. Some of you might say, okay, let's start. Let's start. I want to start a conference. You scale the fear of the but when you start, what if I start uh, posting flyer? Someone will say this one is a scam. I know you're rich. You're doing programs about money. And this lady that I know, you want to start talking about healing. What do you have to say? You're afraid of the what comes with the process. Hmm? And sometimes it's fear of the outcome. What if I fail? I get what I'm saying. So overcome your fears, overcome your self-confidence. And it's not easy to just say it. By God's grace, I wanted to do a little flyer for my YouTube page. I speak so anywhere I go to speak. Like it's going to be the size of a business card, but the quality of a handbill. So I wanted to to write something about my YouTube page and spread it out. But then I had this idea that um, there are a lot of people that need coaching in Africa. And instead of just inviting them to my program, I want to start a 6 morning coaching session. It will come as mostly as either we'll do meditative prayer or we'll focus on identity, tell you what to say about yourself. We'll focus on healing. I get what I'm saying. 30 minutes every morning. To start very soon. I want to, you know how we talked about reset? Okay, are you there? How you need to learn how to reset every day, how to heal, not laugh. So that's the idea that every morning we're going to give you. You can come. First of all, we'll start with breathing exercises. You can come with in a prayer form. You can come with affirmations. Now we say confess. First of all, the major target is things that will help you build your confidence and will help you overcome fear. Most of your lack of confidence is coming from past experiences. So sometimes the healing and everything. How many people understand what I'm saying? So it's more like a 30-minute coaching session every day. Um, to tell you the truth, I'm telling you because I'm going to do this broadly. I'll find people that even if it's Michael Square, they'll give out this pamphlet. Are you battling self-confidence or fear? Join us every morning. So even if all of SOE is, you are not my target audience. So 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 even if you don't want to join, it's fine. But I wanted to let you know that this is what I'm doing. If you like to be part of it, when we start, it will be a great way to start the morning. Coaching is a normal experience in the Western world, but in Africa it is not. And that's why we're always battling with self-confidence issues and fear. Self-esteem too, yeah. And day by day we'll keep working it. Some days we'll focus on the idea of just gratitude. Sometimes we'll focus on healing in meditative sessions. You know what I'm saying? So watch out. How many people would like to be part of this? Yeah. No. It will likely be 6 to 6:30. It's, I was telling David yesterday, it's a strong commitment. They don't know how to do it. Yes. I'm not the morning person. I work most of the time through the night. Most of the times, like the last few days, I don't think I've slept before 6. So mostly it's in the morning that I slept. So imagine me doing this already. I might need to restructure my life in a way that I will sleep early, and each session will need preparation. Mm. The right words to say to yourself. And the challenge also is that most of the times, even if I tell you the process, doing it alone, it is harder than when doing it in community. But if you are doing it together in group of people, it is easier to follow through. You know, I can already see the impact for Nigerians. You know how many people are battling this all their life with no system to help them. If I tell you have self-confidence, how will you do it? I can say it, but it will not change your life. But you need genuine, consistent process of that will renew your mind, change what you say to yourself. All right, thank you.